This video is brought to you by MidwayUSA. Support the channel by choosing Midway for your shooting and outdoor supplies.
All right, quick pause before we get onto the range. A little bit of backstory here. So we got a URGI 14.5-inch upper from Midway. We bought it standard. Geissele wasn't involved in any way, wasn't given to us in any way. Okay, no hand select. And it shot really awesome on the close range and on the long range, okay? And so we thought to ourselves, this is doing better than even some of the other really nice ARs that we have had come through the show. Let's see if it is a one-off example that just is amazing, or if there's some special sauce going on that warrants the really expensive price tag that Geissele charges for these types of firearms. So we got another URGI. Again, went out, bought it. And then Black Friday happened. And we got another URGI and a Super Duty. So we are rich in Geissele, but we are poor in many other areas. So with that said, we're going to make use of these decisions to give you guys a paper accuracy comparison. Now, this is not going to be comprehensive by any sense of the imagination. We're going to take the 4 different rifles, we're going to shoot them all with an 8-power LPPO. 2 of them have attackers on them, 2 of them have a PLXC on them for purposes of the video. We're going to shoot them at 8 power, and we're going to see what the group sizes look like. 1 group, 1 ammunition, that's it. No suppressors, no seeing how that affects anything. Look, we get it, this is not comprehensive. We're planning to do more content over the next 6, 12, 18 months as we get more time behind these guns to see and answer a bunch of those questions. But at least we wanted to see what types of groups we were going to be able to put up. So that's what this episode is about. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so the URGI. Josh has been talking about this non-stop for the last quarter.
So we got this first URGI.
You got this first URGI.
Then we shot the URGI, and it did really well on the practical accuracy course.
Sure.
Not sure which order this video is going out in, but spoilers. It does do quite well. But it got us thinking, like, we should probably put this on paper and see just how tight it actually is.
You good if I shoot?
Yeah. Time to get a nice shot.
You see the top left?
Yeah, one out of the group, the rest of it basically in about an inch, inch and a half.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
So this is the ground zero that started bankrupting Josh.
Well, so before we put this on paper, I had a chance to test, you know, like how accurate it was actually. Black Friday happened, and we got, well, we got a few more URGIs and a few more Geissele uppers and Geissele guns.
You got a few more URGI uppers and a few more Geissele.
So we're gonna see how consistent are these different Geissele guns.
So what's the difference between these two? Because they look the damn same to me.
So this is actually the Super Duty. So that's a 16-inch Geissele Super Duty.
Okay.
And this is an actual this is a Geissele URGI.
Okay, they look the same to me. Sub MOA, isn't it?
That's definitely sub MOA.
Because right next to the 1 MOA dot, it looks like it's similar, if not smaller.
Definitely sub MOA. Yeah.
So you got this one, the Super Duty, 16-inch barrel.
Yeah.
Same optic.
Yep. And then we got another URGI.
So this is the same as the first one we shot, 14.5.
Correct.
But we're using a different optic. This is the ACSS PLXC.
Well, as much as I would like to have attackers on everything, I don't. And the PLXC is a phenomenal optic for about half the price as the attacker. So we use that. Also an insanely tight group.
Wow, that is quite tight.
Yeah.
The first one was the loosest.
So this is
11.
This is an 11.5. Yeah, 11.5. I walk away for 30 seconds, and there's a Mosin.
It's superior.
Why is there a Mosin?
I thought you were going to be gone for longer, to be honest.
Yes, here we are with the epitome of modern precision carbines and ARs, and there is Henry.
You said modern precision carbines.
Yes. Why don't you, what do you say, we go down and take a look at the groups?
The groups of the 4 Geissele URGIs that you bought?
That 9-hole reviews now has.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Now, before we go any further, a quick word from this video sponsor and title sponsor of the show, MidwayUSA. Here at 9-hole, you see us shoot a variety of firearms. We use various optics, from red dots to 25 power precision scopes. We shoot various ammunition, from ball to match to hand loads. We shoot off of various mats and rests, we transport our firearms in a whole bunch of different cases, and we maintain our firearms with a variety of cleaning supplies. But we can find all of this at MidwayUSA. Midway carries just about everything for serious shooters. But the product offering isn't the only reason we choose Midway. If you need an order shipped quick, Midway's shipping department is probably one of the best in the business. Almost all the orders we place there ship the same or the next business day. And lastly, something I personally love, the stock availability feature. Not only can you see if a product is in stock and available to ship, but you can also see when back-ordered or out-of-stock items are expected to be available again. This lets us know it's safe to order a back-ordered product and that we won't get stuck waiting for months for it to come back into stock. So, if you're looking to pick up some new gear, be sure to check out MidwayUSA. Now, let's get back to the show. The rare and elusive Henry. Waddling down the range, URGI in hand. Calm, collected, strong.
Quite accurate. Right a hair above 1 inch.
For 9 shots, right?
9 shots. Right above 1 inch. So Mark 12 accuracy terrible.
Tighter. Tighter than what we've printed for Mark 12.
Yes. And then this would be...
So every time Henry uses one of my rifles, I find it like this, with the stock all the way collapsed. And that doesn't matter if all we've done is he just shoots it and then he sets it to the side. The stock must be collapsed.
You shit talking me? You shit talking me? Want some of this? Huh? Want some of this? Huh? Want some of this?
Okay, so back in the studio. As you can see on range, these rifles all shot really well, with the exception of the first one we had, which actually shot really well in the course before, but we had Henry reshoot that, and both of the groups were like very close to the same size. We did shoot it suppressed on the course the first time, so we'll go back out, we'll take the suppressor that we used, we'll screw it on there and shoot some more groups and see what type of accuracy we get, see if that tightens up at all. Sometimes that can happen. So unironically, the first rifle that started this whole thing actually had the widest groupings, but all the other ones, as you could see, were really tight, like 1 to 1.5 inches with 9-shot groups. So something you have to remember, this was not us shooting 5 3-shot groups and then picking the best one and going, oh, this is a 1/2 inch group. Look, 1/2 inch gun. No, this is a type of rifle where we're going to expect it to be able to be very accurate over 10 or more rounds on a precision carbine style setup, at least for the longer guns. And so we want to see what it does over that wider group. And frankly, that's up there with any of the really nice ARs that we brought on the show, with the exception of maybe the LSA MPC when it was brand new, burnt line stainless barrel. That gun was shooting 9-shot groups under 3/4 of an inch, which is, that's insanely tight. So again, these are really good groups in our opinion, especially for cold hammer forged barrels. So these barrels should last for a really long time. So overall, hope you guys enjoyed this one. We, again, fully intend to take these back out and do a bunch more testing on them. But you guys have been asking for URGI content, so we give you URGI content. Until next time, we'll see you on the range.
716, this is 096, 4 Vic, 8 packs, Redcon 1, green to green. How copy, over?
096, this is 716, roger, over. 16, 091, 1 pack, green, green, over. This is 716, roger, over.
16, 2, 1 Victor, 2 packs, Redcon 1, over.